Monster Truck Nation. Tom Todd's Wild World of Motorsports presents Monster Truck Nation M.T.N. Today will be our fourth event of the M.T.N. Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Challenge Series season. Hello everyone, I'm Tom Todd 774. I got two reporters here working with me tonight. Our newest member of the cast, Russell Barkdahl, and Miles Tails Prower. You've probably seen him before. They'll be working with me tonight. In the pits. I am so glad to have you with us now. We are so glad to have you with us now. It is 12:57 a.m. Why is M.T.N. Monster Truck Challenge Series being aired at this hour? This was supposed to be aired at 10:30. Well, or 9:30 rather. This was to be aired at 10:30. Well, I got caught up in a couple of things, and now I'm not just getting to this. So we'll do qualifying, and then I'm going to go off air to get the results sorted out, and to sort out the qualifying results, and then get the first round pairings, and then we'll go racing from there. So anyway, if y'all have missed it. Missed my points update. Here is a look at the point standings. 45 trucks are in the battle for the M.T.N. Monster Truck Challenge Series Championship. Now Bigfoot is coming in as our points leader, but Larry Swim is behind the wheel of Bigfoot tonight. It will be John Pyatt. It's the old leash-sprung Bigfoot number 4, and he's going to be wheeling this truck around tonight. So with that, we will continue with the qualifying efforts. Anyways, here is a look at the, if I can get the screen share on. Here is a look at the field of trucks for today. John Pyatt is in Bigfoot along with Charlie Hawken and Excalibur. Dennis Anderson will be back behind the wheel in Gravedigger tonight. So Dan Patrick, 4th in points. Mad Dog here trying to make up some points. John Breen at the wheel. King Crunch will be driven by Scott Stephens, Carolina Crusher, Gary Porter, and Gary Porter has announced this will be his final season on the M.T.N. roster. Terry Woodcock making his series debut, with Cam McQueen and Northern Nightmare, Jim Jack and Reptoid. The return of an old friend, the Wrench Head truck, which was driven by Lyle Hancock back in 2014. Mike Wells is now behind the wheel of that truck. Then will be marked the return of Airborne Ranger Joe Cipher and the return of Barefoot with Kirk Dabney at the wheel. And it is a Dodge powered and body truck tonight. Neil Elliott and Max D, WCW Nitro, I think, is making either his series debut or return, and making his series debut or actually series return rather, Dave Rappish and the Rap Attack. Anyways, we are about to begin with qualifying now, and here's a look at the track tonight. A St. Louis style course. I'm going to go get a timing device, and I will be right back.
Welcome back to Monster Truck Nation. Tom Todd 774 here, along with Russell Barkdahl and Miles Tails Pro are with you tonight. Speaking of Tails, after this broadcast, Tails will be getting ready for his second NASCAR Weekly Racing Series start at Canyon Valley Speedway, which will be coming up on my YouTube channel a little bit later. Probably a little while later, probably tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on the time I can air it. Anyways, we are about to begin qualifying of the M.T.N monster trucks. There will be no freestyle in this event, just racing. And it's a St. Louis style course. First, they're gonna start, get a shot, fly over a set of 7 jump cars, then make a wide turn, and then make a wide turn, go over a set of whoop-de-doos, go over a small dirt bump, and then over a 2-car set with a huge gap in the middle. Then they're going to make the second turn and then back over the cars and across the finish line. It is a St. Louis style course. Rich Head will be coming up first in our qualifying time trials. So Mike Wales. Mike Wales is coming up first. 2000 Chevrolet Silverado. Really wants to get this truck dialed in. It really wants to compete in that holiday showdown later this year. You got to make this one. Now you got to be careful making that wide turn. Not a whole lot of air. Around the final turn up and over the set of cars. 20.52 for Mike Wales and Rich Head. So Mike Wales will be heading back to the pits. And as Jim Jack out of Milton, Florida, gets staged for his qualifying run. Russell Barkdahl has caught up to Mike Wales. Mike, you really were conservative on that first run. How's the track feel? Well, the track is really kind of a little off, to be honest with you, and with you, Russell. The ramp is a little steep coming off that second jump on the straightaway. It's a little intimidating for me, but we'll get the hang of it. All right, good luck to you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate that very, very much. Anyways, Jim Jack out of Milton, Florida, as is staged. Jim Jack out of Milton, Florida, 2012 Chevrolet.
Reptile. Really getting the hang of this thing. Really needs to get a hang of some of these courses. Now, sometimes these rats can really get a guy in trouble if they're not careful. All right, now he's got to make the second turn now. Really got to be careful coming off that corner. This is not going to be a good time. 25.06 for the Reptoid. That will probably put him at the bottom of the field. Tough break for Jim Shack out here today. Tough outing for Jim Shack out here tonight. So 25.06. For the Reptoid machine. Next up is Dan Patrick, our contender for the championship, really, in Sampson. Dan Patrick out of Kingston, Ohio. 2012 Chevrolet. Got a Keith Black Hemi underneath the hood. He is ready to rock tonight. If he can get, it will be a miracle. If he can get a sub 20-second run, he's got to keep the traction on the ground, not have too much air, but you're going to have a little momentum to get over the hull in the car jump on the backstretch. Now he's got to really make this first turn. Dan Patrick, really conservative. Now he's got to make that final turn. 18.37 for Dan Patrick in the Sampson machine. That will probably put him at the top of the bracket. That's actually the fastest time we've seen so far. I'm impressed. Wow. Anyways, as John Pyatt and Bigfoot gets ready, Tails is caught up with Dan Patrick. Dan, you really looked good. You really have the fastest time so far, but then this big blue Ford out here about to start beat you. Well, I don't know. That old Chevrolet is running pretty good, and I really gotta have. And if I'm gonna go up against Foot, I gotta really beat him in the turns. If I can beat him in the turns will be easy to handle. All right, get light. Thanks. Thank you, Tails. Appreciate that very much, my little man. And Bigfoot, John Pyatt, is really about to get it done right here. John Pyatt out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Really wanted it. Was really going head to head with these guys many, many times. The toughest part of the course for him is going to be these turns. If he can get it around these turns, he's going to be a tough cookie. So let's see how he handles these jumps. Oh, that's a bad bounce right there, but he's making a whole lot of room for it. Oh, he's really got to get something up for this final turn. Really made the turn. And that is not going to be a good time. He will have to go back to the line because the timer stopped after he crossed the finish line. So he will have to run again, requalify, and find out. Now, despite the fact he really wants to get the run over with, this actually gives him an opportunity to have him get a feel of the track. That's the trade-off. That's Bigfoot, our points leader, coming into this event. Restages and gets ready to go again. Oh, not very bad right there. Really got to make this turn. Oh, he really got the course now. All he's got to do is sail it around over the cars one more time. 18.95. That's probably going to earn him second fastest. But I don't know. We're going to have to check and see. Sampson's was 18.37. He ran 18.95. So that's probably going to put him in second, if nothing else. So anyways, first quarter of qualifying completed. Next are King Crunch, Carolina Crusher, Mad Dog, and Excalibur. But before we get to that, we're going to go off air for a few moments, take a little break. I hope you can stay tuned. For more M.T.N action here.